In the morning light, markets take a flight. NASDAQ opens tight, only 30 feels so right. Liquidity's the key, trading wild and free. Make your bets and see where the money gonna be. Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes. Our numbers never lie, in the NYAM sky. Liquidity's the key, trading wild and free. Make your bets and see where the money gonna be. Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes. Our numbers never lie, in the NYAM sky. Opening prices, hey, let's seize the day. Volatility at play, make that cash okay. For 0830 we start reeling, 12 o'clock with that feeling. Indexes keep feeling, our profits keep on healing. Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes. Our numbers never lie, in the NYAM sky.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. There we are again. And it's time for a good day. We have news at 10 a.m. if I'm correct. If I'm correct, let me double check. Yeah, so we have news at 9:45 and at 10. Yeah, 9:45 and at 10. So manufacturer PMI, services PMI, and new home sales. Will be interesting. What will happen? In the meantime, I will keep my mic muted sometimes because I'm eating. We did get repriced extremely quickly back. I am okay with this entry though. I'm not sure if it's gonna hold. I'm not sure if it will hold though. Guess there's only one way to figure that out, right? Not sure what the 9:30 opening will be doing here. Might hunt for my stop if I look at it. It will be hunting for the stop probably. At least it looks like it wants to hunt for the stop. Huh. That's an interesting change of endeavors. But that's just the 15 seconds, so that doesn't really say much. Alright, that was our first loss of the day. That's okay. That is okay. It's annoying, of course, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The difficult part is right now that so we are pretty bearish and we have 15 minutes for value gaps over here and the 5-minute trading range is also from here to here, which makes it difficult to navigate around the field. For example, I was okay with this trade. I think that just due to the volatility of the opening that it didn't work out. But and there you go. So we got taken out and now it goes to the opposite direction, looks like. That's a tiny bit annoying, but alright then. But alright. I quickly entered another trade here. With what I agree to be valid. Okay, we reduce risk by 25%. Okay, to break even. And there we go. We're out with 2 contracts, leaving 1 contract running. That went pretty okay. So we scalped a quick. So we first lost the first trade. We got screwed up basically by the opening range volatility. Then we broke structure on the 1 minute here. And I was like, alright, we probably have a fair value gap. So we entered on the fair value gap that was in the mitigation range, like we showed here. And the rest is history, basically. Which is nice. So now we can basically just chill. It was a very quick trade, but we won, so that's nice. I'm still curious though on how we will continue this. So we had a nice trade there with 1 win, 1 loss now. But I wonder how much more we can actually make from this. Like, if we can drag it out. That would be nice. So the executions, again to show you. So we first tried selling this because we had sell side liquidity, and sadly we had the opening range volatility that took us out here. And we saw another opportunity, and there we go. Now we will just let this candle do its thing. It seems very strong. It seems very strong so far. Also, if you look at the 5-minute, it looks very strong. So I see potential here to let it drag out a little bit more. Let's see on where it could reach towards to. So we have this fair value gap. It's completely open. The thing, we do still have news coming up at 9:45 and at 10. So we have to be careful with that, especially with the PMI. I mean, it can get pretty wild. At least these candles are pretty nice to see. So I think that at 9:45 I will close this trade actually. Just to be certain that it doesn't do anything stupid. And in the meantime, I'm also continuously checking my account info that I don't go above the, what's it called? The 50% of profit target. Let's place our stop loss here. Or let's keep it here, actually. Is there a high somewhere that we can place it on? There's not. I don't like it that we don't have a high to place it on right now. We still have like a lot of ground to cover here though. So we might actually go there. Hmm. I'm really curious what will happen at the 9:45. Because I don't know what will happen then. This is going to be a quick day like this. I mean, we already have a profitable trade right now. So depending on this trade here, I will already close the stream, yes or no. It's today is it was a very quick trade. It happened very fast. Well, yeah, we're gonna stick to that, right? I think it was within, like I started streaming at 9:30, a little bit before. So the trade was literally within 5 minutes of the stream. That's insane. That's pretty insane. So the 9:45 news can go two ways. Or we will respect this, or we'll blow through it. And because we might blow through it, if we break this low right now, I will put my stop loss there. Don't do it yet. I'll have to wait. So it seems to be doing a lot of damage here. It doesn't go below it yet. That's a bit annoying. I wanted to go below here because then I can, well, okay, we'll see what it does. I guess we will see what it does. So now we should have PMI news. Question is, why ain't it moving yet? It's spending. Alright. Apparently it's spending. Okay, it came out. No reaction yet? That's odd. This is red folder news. I mean, it should react heavily. Alright. Sure. We'll see. There's not much happening so far, so I don't know. I mean, even the 15 seconds it's consolidating. That's just weird. With red folder news like that's just strange. I mean, we also have news at. Okay, so for the dollar index for DXY, it did move. So there we go, it bumped up. So I would expect something like that for NASDAQ as well, but instead we are just doing nothing much. Okay, now we did do something. So we went below there, so I'm going to put my stop there. I know we might. This might be actually a liquidity sweep to the downside, and that we then go back up. And I'm okay with that, honestly. The thing is, I'm already like in huge profit right now, so I don't really want to risk it. And I'm okay with that. If we get taken out, we get taken out, so be it. Let's put this at 60 though. Alright, there we go. Now we might get taken out. Will we get taken out? I don't know. We probably will. At least we should. I actually want to be taken out. That's the thing more. Although, am I following my strategy now? Technically, I'm not. Technically, I should keep it here. Technically, I should keep it there. So I will. I have to follow my strategy. Keep that one order there, and we'll see what happens. So, according to my strategy, I'm only allowed to move that one lasting contract when a new 15-minute high or low is formed. So, I should not. If it takes me out here, it takes me out. But if it is a running position, then I might be losing a lot of, well, income. And right now, we already made a good amount of money with this trade. I mean, with the two contracts, we made 2K basically. And we lost one, so that makes us at 1000 plus for the day, which is okay. Nothing wrong with a K for the day. I wonder what the news at 10 will do. Or it will shoot us further down. I think the news, it might shoot us further down. Like, go into this 15-minute fair value gap and then go even further down to like. So right now we are in an open area with this fair value, 4-hour fair value gap here. We have even more here and here, with some even resting equal lows there as well. We do have this morning opening gap, which this morning opening gap and this resting buy side liquidity, and a daily fair value gap there as well. So that is a little bit of the an odd thing. I'm not sure where we are going towards to right now. I knew that we were bearish right now. I don't know how far we can go though, because I originally anticipated that we would first go towards this daily fair value gap, but now on the daily, we actually created a new high already with breaking structure here and having an order block here. So this means we should go lower and potentially revisit that gap another day. I mean, it's still a good trade. I'm unsure how to continue on it, but we will see how it will develop. So it seems like we are creating a new 15-minute fair value gap. If that is the case, and it is bearish, I should be okay with my stop there. So at the high of the fair value gap. Because if we are in truly bearish, then we will only fill the bottom quartile of the fair value gap according to ICT. And to be honest, in forward testing and back testing, I also noticed that if we are truly bearish or bullish, that we will only like get to the first quarter of a fair value gap, or half at most. I mean, we had some price action over here that you could say a lot about, but so a good example would be this fair value gap, I guess. Like, we had this fair value gap, but this fair value gap overlapped with the mitigation range, and you see that we only filled like to a quarter of it, to 25%. So if that is truly the case for this situation, we should fill it till here, but not all the way to hell, till there. That's basically the idea behind the stop right now. Which should be valid, by the way. In the meantime, I'm also watching Tanya trades. It's she's an extremely good trader for real, man. It's like Tanya trades, how she day trades. It's quite interesting. Even though that, for example, yesterday she had 2 losses and we had a win on stream. I mean, she's very the way she trades and the way she doesn't care about what the chat is saying. It's admirable to see that for real. Right, yeah. I mean, we already have our win right now. Again, currently I'm just scoping out what this one trade can give us. And I should be aware of that I don't go above my 50% profit target. So I can still let it run for double this range. So double this range would be 125 points down. Was it 125? Yeah, 125 points down. I can let it run till this liquidity to there basically, which would bring us to a consolidation range. But that's only if we we'll get there. I mean, we haven't retraced at all yet. So yeah. Right now we actually broke on the 1 minute again. Respecting this fair value gap over here. We do have news in 1.5 minutes. So we will see if news shoots us actually further or not. By the way, because we had this win, let's play the music again.
In the morning light, markets take their flight. NASDAQ movements tight, only earning feels so right. Liquidity's the key, trading wild and free. Make your bets and see where the money gonna be. Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes. Our numbers never lie. In the NYM sky.
Down.
Liquidity's the key, trading wild and free. Make your bets and see where the money's gonna be. Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes. Our numbers never lie. In the NYM sky. Opening class says, hey, let's seize the day. Volatility at play, make that cash okay. For 0830 we start reeling.
Okay, news in 20 seconds. Let's see what happens.
Dreams in our eyes, our numbers never lie. In the NYM sky. Chocolate daily grind, patterns we will find. Trading state of mind, in the market we're aligned. Power hours near, gaze becoming clear. Riding with no fear, profits drawing near. Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes. Our numbers never lie, in the NYM sky.
Future will be mine.
Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes. Our numbers never lie, in the NYM sky.
I love that song, mate, for real. I created it with AI, and I love it so much. It's such a good song. It is such a good song. Let's see. So, new home sales came out negative. What did that do to DXY? I mean, we cannot really look at DXY, to be honest. It feels like we cannot look at it. Due to the fact that NASDAQ is literally running in sync with DXY. It feels like, at least. Only thing I could say about DXY right now is that we took out sell side liquidity and that we might retrace into an hourly value gap over here. Which, if we go with the correlation, inverted correlation between these two, then sure. Then that will be positive, but for now, let's see and wait. Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes, numbers never lie, the NYM sky. I mean, as of now, it still looks pretty okay. So I can, this range is doubled. So 145 down. Let me check what that is. Okay. My buy limit will be there, which is okay. Let me just place it there, by the way. I don't assume that we will get there today, by the way. Let's be perfectly clear about that. I don't expect that we will get there today. You never know, but I don't expect it. Like it already it already literally delivered my plan for the week right now. So, yeah. What is that 1 minute doing right now? It feels like it is preparing something to shoot up, but headache. Huge headache. And this fair value gap here, this 15 minutes fair value gap kind of overlaps with this 5 minute fair value gap. Ideally, we indeed would like to see if we are bearish, that this 15 minute and 5 minute fair value gap will hold. It would be ideal. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. It also overlaps with a 1 minute fair value gap with some buy side liquidity above it. So it could be a good trade. And then again, if we today is pretty whack. Like just like let's see, Wednesday of last week. Last week Wednesday we only went down. Today again we had some consolidation only going down. It feels like last week Wednesday. And last week Wednesday was also like just retracing to a 15-minute fair value gap. Here 9:40. Yeah, so the 10 a.m. 15 minutes fair value gap, and then we went down basically till the rest of the day. So if it is a day like that, like last week's Wednesday, then it's a huge range to the downside we're going to be in. If that happens, I'm very curious what will happen to Thursday and Friday. I mean, Thursday last week was okay, but it was very weird with leaving these equal highs here. And same basically for Friday, right? It's, I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out what they are trying to do here. What news is... Okay, so we have GDP tomorrow. GDP, quarterly GDP could give a lot of volatility. Same with core price PCE, month over month, Friday. Okay, next week we have FOMC. FOMC and NFP. So I wouldn't be surprised if we create this liquidity right now for FOMC and NFP, actually, now that I see the agenda. Because this happens a lot. If you go in the past, then the week before FOMC and NFP, we most of the times create resting liquidity, equal highs or equal lows. And then at NFP or FOMC, we will just shoot it up. Let's see if I can actually find an example. Let's see. What was the previous non-farm payroll day? Was the 7th of June? Okay, 7th of June. What is it correct? No, that can't be correct. Oh, it is correct. I'm sorry. Wait. 5 July, I'm so sorry. 5 July. Yeah, so we have 5 July. We still have all this resting liquidity here, etc. And we took it later on. Same for oh frick. Put my stop loss back this instant. No, 21.50 it was. Okay. Let me one more time go to the 5th of June, if I can find it. Here, 5th of June. All this resting liquidity being built up to be taken someday. I actually just noticed that this are very bad examples. These the last two NFPs. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's see, what's the 1 minute doing? I'm very curious to what we'll continue doing. Again, I expect us to actually retrace back into this 15-minute fair value gap or this one. I expect this one, and so I expect that we will go up and then go down again. But I expect that we don't go past the midway point of that fair value gap there. Seems like we continue to drop. Or we're just creating liquidity again. Man, I'm very satisfied with the trades I've placed on live stream so far. Da-da-da-da-da. Hmm. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Ugh. I'm going to go to the toilet for a minute. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let's turn the webcam back on as well. Volatility at play, make that cash okay. We'll just have to be patient. We just have to be patient. Let's see what price will give us today. I think it will be something like last week's Wednesday. If I look at the signature of the day, that's get some small consolidation down, then broke lower. This looks a lot like last week's Wednesday. Um, Here, last week's Wednesday, we had this consolidation down, then we broke lower, and kept going lower basically. And if that's correct, then around 1250, we will probably see some consolidation happening. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we would have the same Wednesday as last Wednesday. It feels the same. So now it's 10, 20. Yeah, okay. So, and last week's Wednesday, what happened at 10:30 and 10:45? So the candles that we are currently creating, basically, we retraced into a 15-minute fair value gap. So yeah, I'm quite sure that this will be something of the same like what last Wednesday, man. That we will just continue down. I still expect that we retrace though into the 15 minutes fair value gap here or there. But that's it. So I have to be honest with you guys. This morning I took another trade as well. Like I took a trade here and I lost that trade. So I was already with the trade that I lost today on live stream and the one now. I officially lost 2 trades and won one. And I was actually down minus 1500. Right now we are up 3400. Which is interesting because that means that with 2 losing trades and being in minus 1500 and now this trade being up 3400, that this trade is actually already up 4900, so around 5k. This trade is already up 5k basically. Which is when you talk about it sounds ridiculous. So if we leave these equal lows here, then a retracement into this fair value gap and then going down would be very plausible. If you look at the hourly, okay, let me hide my executions for a minute. But if you look at the hourly, look at this. This is just one straight. It's just going down. It is not stopping. Like what the hell, man? Right now we're below here. This is literally insane. So if you have a look at the 4 hour, the 4 hours even. Oh, that's insane, man. The 4 hours just going down and down and down. Today literally looks like Wednesday. It looks like Wednesday. Which means if that's true, we should just keep our stop loss there and keep it running. So we have a realized profit of 2k right now, and we have running 3k. So 5k on the day, that's pretty nice, I would say. Pretty nice. Do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Yeah. I think I will be editing the live streams uh, of this weekend, and putting them into short formats, like a recap of how everything went, or just a recap video of the whole. I have to see if I put it on shorts or if I um, just place it as videos. What would be best? I think that videos probably would be the best, so then I can keep the resolutions as it is now, and maybe edit it a little bit more nice, I guess. It is funny as hell though that like we made this trade an hour ago, and the live streaming is now running for 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 30 seconds. So, like, literally within 4 minutes of the live stream, we had two trades, one losing and one winning, that's now running. It's insane. It is funny, though. It is funny. It is funny. Do, 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 do. This is a huge fair value gap. Not much to be seen. Yeah, guys, I think I will call it a day for today. I will just keep this contract running. It was a huge win, and I'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Tomorrow will be high impact news again, so I will be streaming tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and see you then.
In the morning light, markets take their flight. NASDAQ opens tight, only 30 feels so right. Liquidity's the key, trading wild and free. Make your bets and see where the money gonna be. Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes. Our numbers never lie, in the NYA sky. Liquidity's the key, trading wild and free. Make your bets and see where the money gonna be. Watch the ticker rise, dreams in our eyes. Our numbers never lie, in the NYA sky. Opening price says, hey, let's seize the day. Volatility